Hello humans, robots and androids from all around the world. My name is Roboares. Yes, we have changed. And today we're going to be playing Hades and also be talking about the Greek mythology of the bullshittery. And yes, so first of all, I would like to start this video saying that yes, we have changed some stuff in the channel. We basically, by the way, I don't know why I say we. Okay. I don't know why I say we, it's literally just me in this, but we, I guess, have decided to change a little bit of the channel, and basically what the change is, as you see, is the name. It's now Roboares, is the fact that we are a little bit more comfortable in our own skin. We have started and decided to focus specifically on the every time I record, someone has to yell. Anyways, we have specifically decided to focus a little bit on the things that makes us happy. I don't know why again I talk to the anyways plural. Anyways, I'll just be done with this and then we're gonna go back to the Greek mythology bullshittery. Yes, so I will be doing a little bit more stuff regarding things that I do like. For example, the Greek mythology that we see that we're having fun, Subnautica, perhaps the Transformers, and again, it's going to be probably like something I have recorded playing and then me just talking all over it, because I cannot for the life of me focus on playing a game and also having a normal discussion, unless it's about the game. That's okay, I can do it. Anyways, now, for fuck's sake. Now, as I was going to say, we're going to be discussing about the Greek mythology stuff, so it's going to be a chill video. Grab something that you like to drink, either a cold beverage or a hot, whatever. Eat something. It's just going to be silly stuff. I just have some tea over here. So I was having some thoughts and was like, what else am I supposed to be talking about the Greek mythology? There are so many things, but at the same time I feel like I'm so lost, because I've talked about the big shit. I talked about the big myths, like Odyssey, by the way, hold on, side rant, okay? I'm so sorry, I'm gonna have to rant about this one. Did you all see the new people, the casting for Odysseus, number 1, and number 2, did you see Telemachus? Like, Tom Holland is supposed to be Telemachus, which, by the way, I do enjoy it. He has a very boyish face. It brings out that Telemachus vibes. Okay, so I do like it. I don't say that I don't like it. I just saw him dressed as a hobbit. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's not Telemachus. That's Master Frodo. I don't know what Master Frodo is doing over there, but I guess he's there, I guess. I don't know. Side run, okay. And also, Clytemnestra and Agamemnon. What are they doing over there? Hello, chaos. Hold on, my face is covered in chaos. I don't like that. I'm gonna put myself a little bit more up. There we go, we're back at the normal grounds, and also I flipped myself. The point is, yes, and they put Agamemnon and Clytemnestra, and I'm like, what the fuck are Agamemnon and Clytemnestra even doing over there? And now some of you will say, but Roboares, they are mentioned in Odyssey. They are mentioned. They are not the main focus. And also, if you wanted to put someone who talked in like Odyssey, like who had a conversation with, you can put Menelaus and Helen, who each, by the way, Telemachus did go to Menelaus and Helen, and it was a really fun thing. I also ship one of the Nestor's son with Telemachus. I always forget his name, but I do ship him with that guy. And also, I doubt they will put that in, because fuck you, I guess. Greeks were never gay, okay? And also, like, Telemachus just goes to Menelaus and he wanted to ask questions about his father, and Menelaus starts saying how cool of his friend Odysseus was. And he's like, if he was here, we'll be best of the bros, we'll have fun, we'll do bullshit. And like, Telemachus hears that, he's like, and then the son of Nestor is like, hey, how about we don't talk about that shit, okay? Hey, good. Okay, so, side run. So I don't know what to put Clytemnestra and Agamemnon. If they have a significant role in the story, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed off. Moving on. What I wanted to say is that we discussed about all these big things. We discussed about Odyssey. We discussed about Iliad. We discussed about some of the gods, some of the minor myths that have been covered again and again and again and again. But we have not discussed. And I was like, hey, we don't have not discussed a little bit about the minor ones. There are some people, for example, there are some faces in the Greek mythology that do appear, and not many people pay attention to them, or they pay attention to them and they don't they don't shed the right light, or not that exactly. They don't talk about them. Hold on. Because I'm about to spill some tea, that's why I have to take a sip. Because listen here, okay? Listen. Everybody knows of Cassandra. We all know of Cassandra. Cassandra is one of my. I always sympathize with Cassandra. By the way, does any of you have watched the Hercules TV series that Disney had done? Like they've done, that was the like very popular time period where Disney did some sequels or prequels, and they have done this weird as fuck TV series of Hercules where he was like in an academy, and also Hades was his mortal enemy, and he was trying to, I don't know, it was so weird. It was so fun. It was so weird and so fun at the same time. It was weird. Yeah, it was very weird. Anyways, so what I wanted to say is I always sympathize with Cassandra. She was really a tragic character, because if we started from that, so she starts off with Apollo, who's like, oh my god, you're so pretty, how about I give you the gift of prophecy, and you in return become a lover. And she's like, cool bro, thanks for the gift, but no, I don't want to be your lover, I decline. And Apollo's like, fuck you, you're cursed. And then she got cursed, and her curse was basically that she was not able, like, her prophecies were true and there will always be bad things, but her bad thing will be that she will not be able to, nobody will believe her. Nobody ever believed her, which is sad. Like, it's just so sad. She's such a tragic character. Anyways, there's another version of the myth that she and her brother είναι το αρσενικό της Ελένης, okay? Είναι Έλληνος, I think. Elenos, I think, if I remember correctly, basically. These two, as babies, were left at the temple of Apollo, and then they came to pick them up, and they found two snakes licking at the baby's face, like the little faces, and the mother was like, ah! And the snakes got scared and they skedaddle, and then the two got the snakes had already did on their faces, and then they were able to both of them had prophecy kind of abilities, like Cassandra, as we know, and her brother by watching the movement of the birds and saying that, oh, I see your nose. That's actually a thing in Greek mythology. Like, if you watch the movement of the birds, or like you saw them how they flew, you could realize that it was like a message from the divine, like it was a prophecy, which is actually kind of cool if you think about it. Moving on, then we have that was the myth of Cassandra, basically, the origins of Cassandra. Then we have Cassandra's fucking life, which is so sad. Omiros does not really dwell on it, which, fair enough, there are 1,000 and other characters that you can dwell on it, but there are others who do, and they tell us of what happened, which, by the way, I've knew that she was chosen, like, when the war happened and, like, the Greeks won in the Trojan War. Cassandra was supposed to go with Agamemnon, because I remember that one, because she became his slave, and she actually saw as a prophecy that, okay, we're gonna go to our death, Pookie, your wife is gonna kill you, and then she's gonna kill me. And he's like, nah, she's totally cool with polyamory, trust me. She wasn't, because Agamemnon did not just take her as his life, he took her also as his, you know, woo, as his lover, someone could even say, in a more beautiful way. See, before before that, she warned the Trojans that Paris' return will bring the Troy's end. By the way, Paris, side little. Paris actually, his name I think originally was Alexander, or the other way around. I always confuse them. When he was born, he was actually given to a shepherd to be killed. No, he was actually given to a soldier to be killed. And then that guy could not do it, so gave him to a shepherd. And then that shepherd was like, oh, okay, you're not my son. And before that shepherd died, he was like, you're not my son. You're actually the son of somebody else. You are the prince of Troy. And the son is like, what the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna go to Troy and check that out. So that's why some people refer to Paris as Alexander. And that's the thesis. Continuing on, when she saw Cassandra saw that when Paris will arrive to Troy, it will be disaster. It will bring the demise of the city. Like, people were like, what are you talking about, sister? Look at him, he's just back, he's our lost prince. Woohoo. Look at him, he broke a woman. Woohoo. Oh, that's not a good woman. Oh, no, she's a good woman. She's a stolen woman. Woohoo. So she, like, gave all those premonitions. And she also was the only one with the guy who him and his sons died by the snakes brought to them by Athena, who, like, and, killed them, and because they warned them that this was a not like the what is called in English? I always forget. The wooden horse. Because in Greek it's ο δούριος ύπος. Απλά σκέφτομαι ότι στα αγγλικά θα έχει και κάποιο beautiful way of saying, but no, it's just wooden horse. The wooden horse, anyways, is going to be an important. Like, she was like, guys, that thing is full of shoulders. Do not trust it. And people were like, I'm gonna trust it, dude. This is, look, don't be ridiculous. We'll know how that ended. She was actually, and this is where I find it interesting, and I would just still actually wanted to talk about, because one of the Greek soldiers, one of the Greek generals, found Cassandra, and he liked her. Cassandra got scared, and she runs to the temple of Athena. Remember that. She ran to the temple of Athena, begging for protection, obviously. And the guy entered the temple, and he... Grapes. You get the point. So, that happened. The Greek generals see that. They are mortified. They're like, what the fuck, bro? And they're like, death to you. We're gonna kill you. We're gonna kill you by throwing stones at you. And the dude is like, oh no, I'm gonna go to the temple of Athena, because in Greeks, both mythology and history in general, I think in general in every religion, I'm not sure, it was not allowed to kill anyone who was ever in a temple. You could not. It was hybris towards the gods and towards anything actually that they believed in. You just could not kill inside a temple. So the guy goes back to the temple of Athena. I like to think that he died there. I really like to think that he died there, because the Wikipedia page did not say anything more. Yes, I'm digging from a Wikipedia page. Shut up. I double checked it with other sources and I did find that there was also a version of that in Greek part. But the thing is, I read that and suddenly I remembered Medusa's myth, Medusa's version in the Romans. So there is the Roman version of Medusa that is said that she got grapes. Grapes. Okay, just making sure. In Athena's temple, and I'm like, by Poseidon, but still, I'm still like, and we have established that's the Roman version. The Greek version, as we have said before, is the version of she originally Medusa is the sister of the three Gorgons. One of the three Gorgon sisters, who she was not mortal. She was not immortal, and that's why he hated people. And she got the snakes and the eyes to protect herself, because she's like, I want to be immortal, which fair enough. But yeah, that's the Greek version. Again, reminding everybody, that's the Greek version. And the Roman version is the one with the Athena temple. So we have that, and then we have the Cassandra case. And I'm like, why aren't we seeing that? Okay, so everybody's like, oh, Medusa, the victim. Like, Cassandra was also like, Cassandra, here, hello, take my child. She's poor little girly. Anyways, after that beautiful thing happened to Cassandra, I don't know, obviously. She was then given to Agamemnon, as I said before, as a slave/lover. She actually had 2 children with Agamemnon. I don't remember for the life of me the names of her children, because they died by Clytemnestra. Okay, here is why I don't like Clytemnestra. Fuck you, Clytemnestra. Is because she kills Agamemnon. Okay, she kills him off, which not the biggest fan of Agamemnon either, but also not the biggest hater. Okay, so she kills Agamemnon, and then she's like, oh, you, who are you? Cassandra? Oh, you are a poor woman who's a slave from the war, and you had 2 sons with my husband, which probably you didn't ask for them. Fuck you and your sons. Death. Girl pop, what the fuck? The girl literally is like, okay, I lost a daughter. I don't care if I have 2 other children. They can go fucking die. I have a beautiful new boy toy right here. And now to people who are like, oh, come on, you're just being ridiculous. Like, Clytemnestra is a girl boss. No, she's not. No, she's not. She literally had to kill Agamemnon in the most... No, if she was a girl boss, girl will look at the man in the eye, grab a fucking axe, and chop his head off. No, you know who's a girl boss? Penelope. Penelope is a girl boss. For 20 years, she held back the literally dudes who totally would like to break down the door and get their business on with her. She held them back. Even if it was with just, this little trick that she did, she still held them back. And also, Queen literally was like, okay, I put you this challenge, and I will be sitting right here. And by right here, I mean exactly behind the axis. You get the point. The plural of Tsakuria. And I will be sitting right here, so if anybody hits, then they will kill me, or something like that. I think I remember. I might confuse with Epic. But anyways, point is, that's a girl boss. She literally stood her ground. She's like, you know what? I'm loyal to my husband. Number 1. Number 2, those rabid dogs are not gonna touch me, nor my son, for this fucking 20 years. Okay? And she's also a girl boss, because when Odysseus came back, I don't know, I'm again talking about Odysseus, I don't know. Anyways, when Odysseus came back, she was like, okay, you are my husband, but I just wanted to check, are you real my husband? Please do move my bed. I really like that about her. That's a girl boss. Clytemnestra is not a girl boss. Clytemnestra found the man in the most vulnerable place, the bathroom, killed him there with the help of her lover, then proceeded to hate her 2 alive children, saying that they're shit, and killed poor Cassandra and her sons, and they have done nothing wrong, and they're tired of the fucking... Okay, I'm fine. I'm an adult. I need to calm down. Okay, you get the point. I don't like Clytemnestra, and I think we should be more loved to Cassandra. Cassandra is a great character. She's a beautiful, honorable character. And as a person who also likes Apollo, I am sensing that if Apollo was here, he would like smack. Anyways, the point is, you get the point. T. So, There are so many things that I just wanted to talk about the Greek mythology. I think there are some gods that I personally do enjoy and love, but I have not really even fucking touched them. Like, I have not, because every time I was like thinking to myself, what the hell am I going to say in a video about the Greek mythology? I've talked about the big shit, as I said before, and I said before again, let's talk about the side characters. And then I just realized, as I take a break and I drank some tea, that I literally have not touched any god that I personally like. Like, I mean, no, that's a lie. I have touched Ares. I have talked about Ares. Like, a little, like I've said it many times, I do love Ares. I mean, it's my name anyways. Sorry, T-pose. Anyways, but I literally just realized I haven't talked about some other gods that I do enjoy and I do appreciate. Perhaps because we don't see them a lot in Hades. I mean, we do see one of them. We do see a lot in Hades. The other we saw him in Hades 2, by the way. Which, can we talk about Hades 2? Okay, can we talk about Hades 2 designs in general? I love them all. I love the new upgraded version of Ares. I love the new upgraded version of Aphrodite. I love the new upgraded version of Hermes, and everybody was like, oh, why is Hermes like that? I'm like, shut the fuck up, mate. He looks cute. We love it. It's a cute design. Trust me. Alright, and I'm Greek. Okay, if I say I like it, it's fine. Shut up. Okay? And, what else was it? Oh, yeah. And the one person that appeared in Hades 2, and I think it was not Hades 1 at all, and at least I have not found him. It was Apollo. Apollo is some character we have not discussed at all, and Apollo is so fucking dramatic. Like if we want to talk about drama, if we want to talk about the TCs, what the fuck have I done here with my trident? If we want to talk about drama, if we want to talk about the somebody who thrives of it, we have to talk about Apollo, okay? Because Apollo is literally a guy that he is so dramatic. He does not. He can't deal with the. He can't have just. It's like he's allergic to happy endings. My man is allergic to happy endings. He had lots of lovers, and all of them, he was like, the tragedy hit them. I mean, okay, the tragedy. I won't lie. The tragedy was really good. I mean, not good for the person. The good for the stuff, you know, for it to be more spiced up. But he's so allergic to having happy endings. My dude's like, what do you mean nobody could turn to a flower? I saw that in a meme, I won't lie, I saw it in a beautiful art, but the point was that he's such a flare king. And we haven't talked about him at all. And I'm like, how the fuck had I missed that? How the fuck did I not talk about Apollo? Like, what am I doing with my life not talking about him? Hold on. I have definitely talked about Artemis because I do remember talking about her with Hera and in that one video. By the way, Hera and Hades 2, mother. Oh, here comes Thanatos to beat my fucking ass. To my defense, I was using the shield. Why I was using the shield? Why I'm so much better with the spear? I don't know. I guess I got a little bit woo because the shield was shining. You know, was the blah thing. Anyways, point is, what was that again? Oh yeah, Apollo. So as I said before, as I have said with Artemis? Who the fuck is Artemis? Όπως είχαμε πει με την Αρτέμιδα. Όπως είχαμε πει με την Artemis. Apollo is like one of the two. Apollo is one of the two twins born by Leto, and he's the god. Okay, so here's where the apoptosis is on them, because there are some parts where Apollo is the sun god, and there are some other parts where Helios is the sun god, or the god. No, wait, the sun god is Helios, but the god of the sun is Apollo. And you will tell me what's the fucking difference. It's pretty much how we say that Hades is the god of the dead, while Thanatos is the god of death. It's a little bit of a difference, as it has to do all about the little off, a little bit like, oh, Thanatos is over here because he spreads death, while Hades just looks after them. It's just those little grafiocratia. And Apollo, his birth was actually so hard on Naruto. Artemis had to help. Again, I can't help but imagine a little baby Artemis go, meh! And Apollo be like, anyway. Anyways, Leto no Naruto. Beautiful to the sun, Juki. Okay, so Apollo is the god of Christos και Παναγία. The sun, prophecy, healing, also plague, music, art in general, and I think I'm forgetting something. I think είχε πολλά γενικότερα. Γενικότερα, one thing that is not really widely known is that they were not only the god, Poseidon, god of the sea. He was god of the sea, god of the earthquakes, and god of the horses for some reason. I love that for him. He's like, give me sea. And I was like, okay. He's like, oh, brother, you have the sea. He's like, earthquakes too. It's like, okay, I can see that coming because the earthquakes come from from the sea, it gradually come to the land. And horses. Why horses? I want them. They don't really fit with the whole she, and horses need to be. I said horses. Okay, I give you the horses. I just really feel like that he's a guy. He's really earthquakes, the sea, every body of water is under his command, and horses. I love it. I love him. I love Poseidon. So yeah, back to I'm so curious we haven't talked about Apollo, because Apollo is such an interesting character as well, because we tend to forget that he is a double-edged sword when it comes to healing. He's the guy who can give you he will help you with your headache by giving you a stomachache or something like that. He could give the plague to many cities, and actually, if I remember correctly, he had done it before. He had been a little bit of a shit to the Greeks in the Trojan War, because Apollo sided with the Trojans. If you remember correctly, I have said that Artemis has sided with the Trojans, so Artemis and Apollo were with them, and it's actually a very interesting point where Apollo is described to be shooting arrows down to the Greeks from the top of the sky. It's pretty cool. Apollo. Also, Apollo was a great archer, along with his sister, and it's actually very interesting to know that Apollo, Artemis, and Hermes were really good at archery. Which we know, for example, Artemis because she's always depicted with the bow and an arrow, but it's also really nice to learn about Apollos too and Hermes. So yeah, what else? I'm really thinking that there was something more for Apollo, but I can't, for the life of me right now, think about it. So he has a little bit of the dramatic strike. If we remember correctly, he's not a guy who would be like, oh my love, oh my honey, oh my god, I'm going to lose you, eternity of flower. Also, Apollo, when Hermes was a little baby, he was like, okay, you take it. That's why I am a little bit in thought, because of the versions every time that Odysseus is described as like, those were the cows of the god of the sun, or of the sun god. It was like, what is it? Because there are sayings that it was actually Helios, ο ήλιος τέλος πάντων ήταν, and they're all the sayings that it was Apollo. So, and I'm saying that because in the myth of baby Hermes making the first layer from the shell of a tortoise, yes, and the strings were made by the insides of the the cows that he was supposed to be taken care of, and the sides are made by the horns. So that's how the classic Lear that we all know and love, like from the ancient Greek mythology, was created, because Hermes was left with the cattle of Apollon. He was like, you do take care of them, look out for them, you are young, you won't fail at this simple task, you're just a little baby, it's simple. So he was like, just take care of them, you know, make sure they don't run away and all that stuff. And little Hermes was like, oh, I'm so fucking hungry. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna eat one of his cattle. And he like he eats it, and then Hermes goes, and then Apollo's like, what the fuck? I told you to take care of them. And then I was like, got you big bro. It's like a Legend of Zelda sound as he brings up the layer, and Apollo's like, is that a musical instrument? And Hermes is like, it is. And Apollo's like, I guess it's cool. I mean, okay, just for this one you're fine, but for the next time, don't fucking make my kettle into a fucking musical organ, okay? Okay. Little shit. But yeah, that's why people is like, oh, it was Helios, and I was like, maybe it was actually Apollo because of that specific myth. Then again, I might be wrong because there are actually many versions, as we know, and some of them I do not agree at all because I chose to. Because I'm an adult and I can choose for myself. It's kind of like with Transformers, how I turn things into Greek mythology and Transformers is beyond me. It's kind of like Transformers where I choose to not believe specific AUs or specific universe exist because I said so, and because Starscream deserves the fucking world. This is kind of much like that. But I think we should talk more about him. There has tons of myth around that guy. He's the epitome, as I said before, of the drama, so we can definitely find something to talk about regarding him. Oh my god, I bit it. So bit it. Yeah, so I wasn't going to do anymore because I was already on 45 minutes, and I was like, I'm not gonna play more. We're gonna keep it here. The thing is, like, as I go to Elysium, I bought this because we're gonna fucking need it. I don't know if I'm gonna ever beat my dad. In Hades, obviously. I don't know if I'm ever gonna beat my dad. I really hope I will. And get to the surface, because we get to see Persephone. How can this name, anyways, fit so well? And yeah, that will be all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and for staying around. And also thank you all so much for the beautiful support that you'll give me. We are, anyways, you know what? No, because that's me and you. We are a small channel, and I know it, but your support and all the love that you give to me, it will mean a lot. And the fact that I'm actually starting to slowly be my own self and feel comfortable in my skin really is, I feel like it shows, and I feel like you guys also really enjoy it. Every Wednesday we might have a yapping video, and every Friday we will have 2 scary games. Like, that's a promise. Like, it's like shield of approval every Friday, 2 scary games. So that will be all from me. If you guys enjoyed this video, click the like button and say something in the comment section as well. And if you guys want to see me yapping more about Greek mythology, subscribe button is down over there waiting for you to click on it. Thank you all so much for watching. Roboares, signing out.